Greetings and salutations, and welcome to the Dino Brothers podcast. I am your host, Joe Boogie, joined by my second-hand man, the one in command, Deuce Deuce.
What's up, dude? What a win.
What a huge win as the Raptors take it 87-82 at home in the ACC over the San Antonio Spurs, led by James Johnson in the starting lineup with 20 points, 4 rebounds. Jonas Valanciunas having a huge game with 8 points, 16 rebounds, 1 steal, 4 blocks. Kyle Lowry tipping in with 12 points, DeMar DeRozan with 18. And then on the San Antonio Spurs, old man Duncan still getting it done with 12 points, 12 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. What do you think, Deuce?
Oh, dude, what a great game. Popovich going for his 1,000th win, but he's going to have to wait a little longer because it's not coming against us. The first quarter was a little bit rough. No, actually, we played pretty well in the first, but then we started to fall off. But then we picked up our defense in the second half, especially, and really managed to lock him down.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, we came out. We were playing well in the first few possessions. We got rolling early. But then like you say, we went into a bit of a rut. At the end of the first quarter, still very competitive. Second, they just went on a tear, and we were struggling. Like as we closed out the half, we were just lucky to be within like a couple points of them because, you know, that game could have easily got out of hand, but we stuck with it, grinded it out, and then in the third, I mean, first again, we're coming out a little bit soft, not looking that great, but then we really lock it down, have a solid third quarter, and then, coming right down to the wire, right down to the last few possessions. But our defense was on point today. I liked what I saw.
Yeah, pretty solid coaching battle. Uh, Dwayne Casey was using a lot of timeouts to try and stop the Spurs momentum and get our guys fired up, and eventually it started to work. So that's good. I guess he earned that win against Greg Popovich.
No, exactly. And I mean, right after the game, Dwayne Casey just went up to Pop, shook his hand. He's like, no, not against us, not against me. I'm not going in the records books as being your 1,000th win.
Yeah.
But no, definitely. I mean, definitely grinding out the win, defensive effort, sticking with it, showing that, hey, we're here, we're up, we're coming, and we're taking out the defending champ.
Yeah, that's two big wins against Western Conference teams like the Clippers and the Spurs. Those are good wins, quality wins. The Spurs actually out-rebounded us. There was a stretch in the second quarter where I think we had Hansbrough and Patterson as our only bigs, and they were just demolishing us on the boards. That was brutal.
Yeah, no. There was some times where we were struggling tonight, and that's what was good to see is that we stuck with it. We showed that character. Like, Jonas had stretches where he's playing awesome, other stretches where he was just getting rocked by Duncan and the big man on the Spurs. But, he kept with it, kept showing that effort, getting some blocks, getting some key rebounds, and I really like what I saw out of him today.
Yeah, the refs were not calling anything. Like they were really swallowing their whistles, and it looks like there was a lot of banging going on down there. Jonas just couldn't get a foul call. But like you said, he stuck with it, started pulling down rebounds, defending, big block on Duncan. So definitely a good game for him.
Yeah, no, and I like that Jack called him out on the telecast a little bit too. Is can't keep complaining and expecting to get all these fouls called. You just gotta stick with it, bang with them, and you know, get the ball in the bucket, and then you can't complain.
Yep. Um, oh, nice little homecoming for Corey Joseph.
Oh yeah, no, definitely good to see the Pickering High School graduate making it all the way in the league, winning the title.
Yep. Um, anything to say about the Clippers game on Friday?
Clippers game. Squad looked good is all I can say. Purple jerseys, crowd going wild, dance pack doing what they do, crowd just getting into it, and they took care of business. Again, they started slow last night, but after that they really just put the foot down on the pedal and kept it going. I liked what I saw. They shot well, they looked good.
Yep. Yeah, that was brutal, the start of that game. Like I was frustrated. I was being belligerent in public, but I needed to let it out. Luckily, against this in this game against the Spurs, they actually came out. They knew the game started at 7. They were ready to go. Started out pretty strong, and they actually finished pretty well at the end of the game. Those last 5 seconds, 4 seconds took forever to finish because of all the timeouts. But I think we used them wisely, and we got that turnover from Tim Duncan at the end to help us out.
Yep, no, definitely. I mean, the squad was just on point on defense. They're bringing back, just the ferocity and will. They were out there competing tonight, and they were just laying it out on the court. Played well, came out on the right side of it tonight, and that's all we can ask from the team. So, on a high note, we've been sticking it to two of the best teams in the West, and we got 2 Ws. So we're definitely trending in a good direction this week.
Yep. Next game is against Washington on Wednesday. That's our last game before the All-Star break. And then starting the next Friday after that, we're going on a long road trip. Um, two back-to-backs, 4 games in 5 nights. So time to buckle in, Raps fans.
Exactly. So, thanks for tuning in, guys. Check out our next upcoming weekly, in which we're going to give our mid-season report cards and talk about the All-Star Game festivities. So, thanks for the support. Follow us on Twitter at DinoBros _TO and on Instagram at DinoBros. Thanks a lot, guys.
Deuce out.
Bogey out.